Welcome to the Success Sensei Podcast for anyone interested in success, happiness, and balance. We'll teach you how to be a black belt at life. And now, your host, former professional fighter, multiple world champion, entrepreneur, and investor, Robert Devane.
Bowing in, this is Roundhouse, Rob the Success Sensei, helping you to win at life one kick and punch at a time. Episode 133. Rate yourself. So it might seem like an unusual one being asked to rate yourself, but there is a definite purpose to this. It might seem childish asking you to rate yourself. It might seem like a very juvenile exercise, but it's actually the quickest and easiest and most efficient way to decide where you are at and where to go from here. So basically to check your progress and to see how you're getting on. It's not an ego exercise, it's more of a simple exercise of self-discovery or self-acknowledgement to basically see if you're happy or not in various different areas of your life. I've put together 9. You could put your own, you could make your own. You don't have to divulge any of the results of any of this to anybody else. This is a personal thing. You can do it in your mind as you listen to the podcast, or you can certainly jot it down on paper, do it on your phone, do it on your laptop, see where you're at. Your progress and how you're feeling about rating certain aspects of yourself and how you're getting on will change. Well, sometimes it can change on a minute by minute basis or an hourly basis, but they'll certainly change over periods of weeks and months. So don't rate yourself based on what you think others might say about you or how others would rate you. Make sure that you stay true to how you're feeling. Give yourself honest ratings. Again, not ego ratings, not how you wish to be, just factual. How you're feeling about each one of these points that I'm going to ask you about. So I want you to rate yourself between 1 and 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being the very best, of the perfect score, something that you can't improve upon. Now my suggestion is anything that you rate yourself 5 or under, I reckon if it interests you, I would certainly look at improving it. If you wish, I would certainly look at improving it. Anything 6 plus, 6 and above, you're already on the winning side. So we'll start this off. I've kept with really easy ones. As I said, you can make up your own ones. Number 1, rate your physical health. Give yourself a number between 1 and 10. Physical health, where are you at right now? Rate your physical health. That's number 1. Number 2, rate your mental health. We all know what this means, what mental health means to us. Rate where you're at. Are you in a good place? Are you not in a good place? Between 1 and 10, be honest with your answer. And again, it can fluctuate over periods of time. So give yourself an honest rating right now. Number 3, you probably thought this was going to be number 1, and that is rate your appearance. Now, appearance, again, not just for ego purposes, but your appearance and how good you're feeling about your appearance is directly comparable to your mental health. So it is an important one. Number 3, rate your appearance. Number 4, hard one, rate your intelligence. There's lots of different types of intelligence, but give yourself an honest rating. If you rate yourself low, then certainly look at something that could potentially improve your confidence in an intellectual environment. So don't hold yourself back and don't give yourself excuses. If you rate yourself very high, very well done to you. So that was number 4, rate your intelligence. Number 5, rate your financial health. Where are you at? Are you happy? Are you dissatisfied? Where are you at? Between 1 and 10. Number 6, rate your career satisfaction. How are you feeling about your career? So that could be your job or it could be your business, whether you're an employer or employee, self-employed, etc., etc. So your career satisfaction, give that a number between 1 and 10. Number 7, rate your goals. Where are you at in your goals? Where are you at in your path in life, in your ambition, your goals? Give yourself a number between 1 and 10. 10 being the very best, not improvable, perfection, and 1 being the very worst. Where are you in regards to your goals? Number 8, rate your communication with others. So in other words, your relationships, the quality of your relationships. Rate your communication with others. With many different types of relationships in our lives, and by making it personal, i.e. your communication with others, as opposed to rate your relationships, which could be, misconstrued to be rating the other people in your life. It's rating how you communicate with the other people in your life. You got that one? That was number 8. So rate your communication with others. And number 9, the last one we're doing, is rate your overall happiness. I know happiness can be subjective, but give yourself a number nonetheless between 1 and 10. So number 1 was physical health. Number 2, mental health. Number 3, appearance. Number 4, intelligence. Number 5, financial health. Number 6, career satisfaction. Number 7, goals. Number 8, communication with others. Number 9, overall happiness. So I hope you rated high on all of those. As I said, my recommendation is anything that you rate yourself a 5 or below, certainly look at improving if it interests you to do so. If you're happy with that number and you're happy with that rating and it's not an area that you wish to improve upon, so be it. If you want more success in your life, definitely try to get the majority of those areas into the 6+, as high as possible. Especially if you're being, true to yourself and how you're actually feeling about them. You can add different ones yourself. You can throw those away and do your own ones. You can rate your confidence. You can rate your motivation. You can rate your spirituality. You can rate so many different areas and see where you're at. And it's a super exercise to figure out where you're at and where you need to be going. That's really what the exercise is about. A lot of people feel lost and they don't know what the next step is and they don't know what to do. If you fly through that exercise, I guarantee you'll have food for thought in regards to where you could be going or what direction you could be going towards or what area you could potentially be working on. My only objective is to give you something to stimulate your mind to think maybe differently to how you have been thinking, or to just give you a little bit of motivation to think in a different way to how you might have started your day or finished your day, depending on when you're listening to this. You can come up with the answers to all of these questions yourself. All of the answers are already within you. It's about unlocking it and really attaining all the things in your life that you deserve, all the success that you wish it. There's no reason why you can't have it. So let's remove that handbrake off the car that we've talked about in the past and give yourself every opportunity to succeed. And one of the ways to do it is a quick self-evaluation, and rating yourself is a great way of doing it. So I hope that helps you. I hope it gives you something to think about, something to work on. Feel free, if you want to divulge your answers to me or where you're at, by all means. I would love to hear from you, but it can be a personal exercise that you don't have to share with anybody. Thank you for listening. I'm Roundhouse Rob, the Success Sensei. Life is a fight you can enjoy and win. Bowing out.
This has been the Success Sensei, fighting the winning fight. So add us, subscribe, like, and comment. Keep those hands up and keep moving forward.